Okay, hi guys. I realize it's been a while since I did my last video. Been really busy wrapping up everything, just normal life stuff, but I wanted to do this video, which is 10 things that not a lot of people know about me. Obviously, if you were my old roommates or know me, like you're one of my really, really close friends, then you would probably know all this stuff about me. But if not, then welcome. I'm about to open up a little bit to you, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just open book. So the first thing on my list is not that exciting, but I get a lot of questions about it. My height. I am 5'9", almost 5'10", which I guess is pretty tall for a girl. I think everyone else is just really short, so I get a lot of questions, especially with people who don't know me like that, who just ask about my height in general, or people I meet for the first time, they're like, you're pretty tall. I'm always taller than all my friends. I, for some reason, gravitate towards having like the shortest of friends. I don't know why, it just happens. So that's my first one, not that exciting, but second one is I have really, really, really bad anxiety, and I've always had really bad anxiety since I was like fresh out the womb. Like, don't know why. I worry about the dumbest things. So with anxiety and stuff, like I understand a lot of people have that, so it's not like crazy that I have it, but that actually leads me to my third thing. I used to bite my nails really bad as a cause of my anxiety. I think it's just a control thing. Like, I want to make sure that everyone else is good and that like I can control everything. But I bit my nails for 17 of my 22 years, and now we're good. Now we're done. I wear acrylics, so I can't. So that's why I wear acrylics, if anybody ever questions. But that's pretty much my thing with anxiety and biting my nails and stuff. All done. I've been dealing with it a lot better, and I think that is just one of those things that as you get older and you kind of figure out your life more and figure out your plan and what you want to do, that anxiety kind of goes away as you kind of come into your own. So that's where I'm at with that. My fourth one are my fears. My fears are kind of irrational. I have 3 fears, and I don't know why necessarily this last one is a fear of mine, but the first one is fear of heights, which is kind of normal. Most people have that. That happened after I went in the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and like on the first level, there's 3 stories if any of you guys have ever been. There's 3 stories, and the first story is like, the first level is where they have all of the really expensive restaurants and stuff, and that whole level is glass. And so like that just, I'm a stable person. Like, I like being on the ground, like not needing, I don't know. I found it intimidating. And then on the very, very top level, the 3rd level, it's like one little gift shop, and then it's so tiny up there and you can't see anything. Like, people don't exist on the floor. And you realize really how tall you are. Like, you look down and it's like, whoa, like I don't feel right. And I had never experienced that before. And so I think that's probably where it came from there. But I was like crawling on the third story. Like, I was like, I can't stand up. Like, I'm going to pass out. So there's my fear of heights. And I don't necessarily let it like get in the way of things that I do. I'm in Croatia right now, staying with my family, and I mean, it's like summertime, so I'm just chilling here. And for example, we're about to go ziplining, which is really high, but I'm always one to be like, yeah, let's go do it, and then I'll just suck it up and do it. So then my other fear, my second fear, is the dark, which I'm 22 years old and scared of the dark. Not like to the point where it's like intense, but I think it's just not knowing what's in the dark and being a female. It's kind of scary. Like, I don't know, walking the street at night or any kind, like everything bad happens at night with, you know, if anybody's gonna break into your house, it's at night. So I don't know, I have kind of an irrational fear with that. It's not like I need like all the lights on when I sleep or something. Like, I prefer to sleep in the dark, but it's just whenever I know like I'm safe. My third fear is not really a fear, but like I would rather die than do this, and that would be eating applesauce. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it comes from. I have no idea anything about why, but I hate applesauce. Like, I can't. It makes me like sick to think about it, and I don't necessarily know. As a kid, I never ate it. I don't like, it's not like I had so much of it as a kid and like I got sick or something, but I have maybe tried it one time, maybe when I was like really little, but I don't even remember that. So I don't know what it is, but I would rather die than eat applesauce. Sounds kind of dramatic, but I would rather die. My fourth one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one is I am naturally brunette. This isn't that much of a surprise to people. You can kind of see my roots at the top. I need to get my blonde done again, but I have been blonde for a very long time. There was one time where I actually dyed my whole head brown, and I don't know, it's just not for me. Sometimes you're born with the wrong hair color. Plus, I think that being blonde makes me look a little bit more tan. I can get pretty tan, but like, I'm white, like it only goes so far. And being blonde, I can look a little bit more tan, but I don't know, I like being blonde. Blondes have more fun. Next, I am Croatian. This is probably not a surprise to my dear friends either. A lot of people know that I'm Croatian. I go to Croatia a lot. My dad lives here with his family, and like he remarried and had kids, and they all moved here. He is from here, and my whole family on his side is from here. So we go, me and my siblings come here every, probably like twice a year at least. So we're always here over the summer. We stay for at least a month when we come, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm here for a couple months, and then on with my life. So, and then my mom is American, so I'm half Croatian, but yeah, I mean, I like being here. It's very calm, it's very peaceful. If you've ever been to Croatia, you know that it's like a great tourist spot. It's really pretty with the ocean and, the sea, and with the beaches, and you go sailing and doing what other fun stuff. But my next one, which is my 7th one, I believe, is I speak French. It hasn't been useful in my life yet. I studied abroad in France, where I found my fear of heights on the Eiffel Tower. I studied abroad in France for however long, like a month, and it was a quick study abroad. But I used it then. After that, if you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing. So I've been trying to kind of remember more of my words and stuff like that, but I really haven't needed to use it. Spanish probably would have been a better language to learn, but here we are. And then next one, okay. This next one is interesting, especially for all my roommates who have had to deal with me. I sleep talk really bad. I don't know what it is. I guess I have a lot of stuff going on at night in my subconscious, but man, do I sleep talk. I will get up sometimes in kind of a panic and like scare whoever I'm around, or sometimes I will like mumble or talk or say random things that don't make sense, or scream, or I don't know. So I apologize. This is my moment of me apologizing to anybody who I have woken up in their sleep because of my screaming. Okay, continuing. Sorry, my camera died, people. My number 9 is, which is interesting. I have recently started to do this, but I write down all of my dreams like as soon as I wake up. So I have very vivid dreams, and this is probably part of my subconscious that's like screaming in the middle of the night, but I have very vivid dreams, and I started doing this thing where I write down all my dreams where like at 2 a.m., you know, sometimes you wake up and you had like this vivid dream and you like briefly remember it, and then you go back to bed and you like lose it. I write it down in my notes, so I have like tons and tons and tons of weird ass dreams, and I don't know why I keep them, to be honest. I think it's kind of funny to like look back, and I remember them vividly when I look back at like the one from a month ago, and like I guess if I ever wanted to write a book or maybe a movie, I have no idea why I keep these, but they're fun to look at, and especially like if I ever want to look at what's wrong with like my subconscious, or like if I ever go to like therapy and figure out like what specifically in my dreams, like what they're telling me, or like I guess you know how each thing has like some kind of a meaning or purpose or symbol or something that it's trying to tell you. So I don't know, but yeah, so I've been doing that for a little bit. And then next is the last thing, just about me in general. I finished Elon University in North Carolina, and I am going to pursue my master's in London, England. I have never been to the UK, so I have no idea how this is gonna go, to be honest. But if I like it, I mean, it's only a year for the program. I get 2 months off for like spring break and Christmas. So technically it's a 10-month program, which is like nothing for your master's. And then if I like it enough, maybe I'll go for another one because it's so quick, but we'll see how London treats me. I'm going for my master's of science. It's like a social science, and it's digital marketing and analytics. So like social media and how to deal with all that stuff, which is I think pretty useful. And then if I want to go for my second one would be for cybersecurity, which is, I feel like a pretty useful one as well. That would probably take me to Asia, working with companies, you know, cybersecurity issues, and stuff like that. But it's just a matter of where I want my life to go. So that's pretty much it. That's 10 things that a lot of people I guess don't know about me, or they're just like random facts about me. I'm pretty open about most things, you know, just in my life. So I will also be doing another one, at least I would like to, on Instagram, those little question things, you know, on stories. I think I'm gonna put one of those up, and I'm gonna do just the normal ask me a question, and I'm gonna answer them in this video that I'm gonna do, because anytime in the past I've done those, I get the weirdest questions, like the weirdest questions. So I figure might as well do a couple of like Q&As where just people can ask me whatever. So we'll see. Obviously, if it's like something not appropriate, I'm not going to answer, so please don't ask those questions. But anything else, I am open. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So like and subscribe, and I will have another video coming soon. But thanks.